My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success.
What's up, guys? Andy here with the Tip Connecting team. So this morning, show you the chart of what we had marked up here. So this was our break for the buys that we had. We got in a quick little buy scalp is what I'd call it. So we got in, we were taking these trades basically on the 1 minute. So kind of show you guys what that looked like here. Entry was out of the gray box, boom, right there. This was our first area where we would shave, and that was TP right here. This was our protection line. I personally did not take these buys. I gave the buys out because I told everyone I'm selling for the day, but I knew there were people that had to get on at 9:30. That had to be off at like 9:40 because they're at work. They're taking a bathroom break. My face isn't showing. Now my face is there. They're having to take a bathroom break just to be able to trade. So this trade happened right here. We're 3 minutes into the market. TP was hit in a matter of, God, I didn't realize that. 3 minutes. 3 minutes TP was hit for that short run. Okay. Let that sink in. 3 minutes TP was hit. So when that candle hit TP, we were 5 minutes into the market. They're done. They're walking out of the bathroom. They're going back to their desk. I told everyone the long play today is obviously the sells. Okay. We're looking at sells. We did take the sells on the 1 minute break right here, this gray zone. You can see my entry right here. We took a secondary position on the trend line break right there. The trend line broke up, went and retested and fell. Where does that put us on the 30 minute? At this beautiful, beautiful area right here. So this was our first 30-minute trend line break. This was our second one. I did not take an additional entry on the second one here, only because of the fact that I've got $100 per pip running on this entry before the trend line. And then I got this other $15 entry running here. Where are we taking TP? TP is this trend line here. That's a trend line right there. If you look at the daily, that is my daily trend line, okay? So we have a daily trend line break that we're touching now. My TP falls right at this daily right here. So that would be the bounce area. That will either be the bounce back up here, or that will be the fall. Either way, that's where my TP is setting. So when we look at that on the 30, it's looking pretty solid. I love what I'm seeing here. We're currently setting in some massive pips for these positions. So to give you guys an idea of where we're at, I'm gonna have some fun with it. Let's do some addition here. So this entry here is setting at 65 pips in profit. The entry here off that one setting at 233. Our break entry this morning, this was our second position, is setting at 349. And then our first entry right here is setting at 422. So just for the entries that we have running on the screen, you see is 1,069 pips right now. Of the 1,069 pips, all but this last 85 pips have been today's trades in those breaks coming down. So it's looking pretty solid. What's really cool, and you guys are going to see this, let me stop this screen share, and I'm going to share the Discord so you guys can see what's happening here. So here's my Discord screen. So as you see in Discord, this is where we do all of our fun stuff. If you look at Andy's markups, this was the markup that I gave this morning right here. See that today at 9:28. This was my 30-minute markup on US 30, 2 minutes before the market opened. So you guys got in there, loaded it to saw what happened. Now, obviously, the move did not take shape until we fell until we fell closer to the 10 o'clock time frame. But this was given out at 9:28. All right, as you can see, everyone's in here talking about it. We've got, people in here going crazy over those profits. Got dogs barking in the background. We got people in here like, let's go, let's go. Everyone's winning. We got this guy here, he finally passed phase 2. Shout out to my dude. I love it. He's like, bro, shout out to the whole team. Like, he loves you guys. I love it. We're killing it. So right here at the bottom where we're at, look, shout out to the pip thief. Let's see what old Jeremy's doing. Look at that. Jeremy's just straight smacked. It has his TPs already in order. So I love it. Now, about that template, let me stop that share, and I'm going to show you a new share right here. So I'm going to do this share. So this is what we have right now at the moment, right? So let's see what I had marked up this morning. So let's go right here. It is. That's the 30-minute US 30 template that I uploaded in the group. Look at that. So I showed everyone what was going to take place. I gave you this trade in a template form. I said, this is your break right here. And obviously when you take that break, you can see, I'm just saying it's flying up because the break is for the 25 pippers. The people are going to take 25 pips. That's a 30-minute. You had 148 pips to do whatever the heck you wanted to do. Have fun with it. Look at it on the 4 hour, see where you're setting. Do you see a swing high anywhere in that area? Nope. Which means what are you going to do? Protect it. Look at the 1 hour. Zoom out. You see a swing high anywhere in that area? Nope. Look at the 30-minute. That's where we're taking the trade. Do you see a swing high in that area? Come on, someone. Yes, we do. Where do you see it? Right here. So what's that mean for you? You go back and you find the next swing high that's closest to you. That's the next swing high closest to you. These right here are pretty close as well. So what can you do? You can do that number there. So you know what that means? That's your TP. Scroll over here, look where it hit. Oh, look how magical that was. It tapped your TP, you closed out, you won that trade. How much did you win that trade with? 146 pips. All right, what's cool now? Well, now we have coming back down. What happens? Your entries turn into your entries for the other direction, right? So we're taking them on the 1 minute. So look what happens. When we go up here and we look at this and it hits TP, God, look at that, how beautiful. Literally where my arrow was drawn is where it hit the wick. TP hit, look, TP hit. So you're solid, nothing happened. This is your entry. What happens for our entries? They become entries for the opposite direction. That's how we've always traded. When that entry hits, we need the candle push, right? Because it could bounce right here. So what's it do? It pushes. See that push? Bam, puts us in our entry for our sell. All right, where did our other sell come from? I clicked it here because that was an additional trend line that I added before the break. But when we look at the 30-minute break, look how beautiful that was, guys. Here was the next massive break for us. Boom. This markup was given to everyone that's part of the private Discord, on top of me getting on live and explaining out every single move that we have here. So that's where we're at. That's what's taking shape. I'm going to pause the recording so I can get back with the team, but I just want to give everyone an update on how this trade took shape. This is what we've been doing all year, part of the private Discord. If you're part of the private Discord, gang, let's go. If you're not part of the private Discord, you can continue sitting back, watching from the sidelines, seeing everything that I put up on Instagram, everything I put up in the announcement section, everything that happens on YouTube. You get to see the screenshots of everything that's winning, blah, 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 blah. Be part of the group, man. Come in and hang out with us. Come and trade. Like, come do what we're doing. I mean, just at $1.
I got you, Andy, right here.
Look, right there.
$2 pip, $977.
Almost $1,000 at $1 a pip, guys. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, just be part of the community. This is what we do. And you know what's really cool? I'm doing this, guys, on my live account for you guys right here. This is a look at that account number. Go back and watch any of my videos from Trading Nut, anything. It's the same account, same thing I'm trading. I'm not marking up on TradingView, not taking the trades. I'm not marking up on TradingView with no skin in the game. I'm literally playing this game, these lives on my account. So let me go and clear this chart. So we'll take this, we'll clear it, boom. Well, look what we have here. So see how we had this wick and we filled that wick in and basically said, you know, that's daily rejections all the way across. You can run it even this way if you want to, like that. Okay, boom, daily rejection zones. Can't hold, fell. We did the same thing here, took additional entries on the sells, right? Well, watch it. We can do the same thing here. So we've got this wick here and we can go back to here and look, that's where we've been rejecting on the daily. Now, if we continue to push, awesome. But if we come back up and tap, this is where you're stacking those entries for it to fall. That's it. So we know that's our rejection zone. All this is daily rejection up here. That's why that 30-minute was like dun, 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 hanging in the zone. All right. Go ahead and pause the recording. Put them together. So if you look at this wick fill right here, like this, we've got to break out of this box to continue down. So this is where we could sit on this box and just bounce back and forth, back and forth. We have another wick fill right here, which means I'm taking the box, I'm filling it to the base and the wick and coming across like that. So we could play in this area right here, like this, boom, 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 before we fall. That's what we want to keep our eyes on, is this zone here and this box here. And then that gives us the push. That's it. So guys, it's 12:31. What's up, Ronnie? Said had work meetings and missed the move today. Thanks for staying on the live. Man, you know what, Ron? Thanks for being here. Yeah, this was a 3-hour live. It's the longest I'm normally on lives, to be honest, but we had the people show up. So we had them show up. We had to show out, right? So guys, I hope you'll have an amazing day. We'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same everything. And I just hope everyone has an amazing day. So y'all be good. We'll see y'all later. All right, guys, what we can see here is the markup that we gave out to everyone this morning. So this was the markup that we posted, which if you look at it, it was just a straight dot to dot here. And then we had this dot to dot here giving us that bottom trend line, which looks amazing. On the daily, that's also the daily trend line at the bottom there that we have. It's coming pretty dang close to that TP, which super excited about. This was something that, oh, my video is off. I might want to throw that on here. Aha, come on video. There we go. So that was a TP that we've been chasing for just a couple of days now, really wanting it to hit it. So what ends up happening is we have the TP for the buys. If you guys remember, the TP for the buys become your entries for your sells. So if we look at this on the daily level right here, and we go to trade history, you will see that when we zoom in here, see all these entries we had where we killed all of them right there. The moment we killed those trades, what do? We entered sells, sell, and sell, because when we close out of a trade, we have to be convicted that what's going to happen. We're going to go the opposite direction, right? So when we get out here, you can see right here's where we closed all the trades and got into this sell. We entered this sell right here, and then we had a sell here, we got knocked out on break even. And then these are the sells right here, bam, bam, from this morning. So you can see when I scroll over here, look at all these entries we closed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entries all closed out right here. So like I tell everyone that trades with me, if you're closing a position, you should be confident enough that the trade is done going that direction to go the other position the other way, right? So here's what happens. You'll see people that will close sells and then they'll wait an hour, they get FOMO, they get back into sells. Why did you close that sell if it was going to continue to sell? Why did you close that buy if it was going to continue to buy, right? So that's how I was here. When I closed all of these buys, I was convicted that we're going to continue to sell. So I went ahead and started stacking sells. And this morning, when we pushed up higher and we didn't break, and we started coming down, we had a sell, and just let this thing roll, which was amazing. So now we're looking at TP here. When this TP gets hit, we'll close this position at half, we'll protect it. Notice I said when, not if, when it does, because it's going to. So whenever this hits TP, we're going to close this one right here, put it to a 0.5, protect that entry. And then we're going to leave this 0.1 up here. We're going to protect that entry. So it'll look something like this. We'll take this one here. I'll go and show you now. So we're going to protect that entry there. And then we're going to go ahead and protect this entry here. And then as soon as TP hits, we'll end up closing that out. Right. So, sorry guys, I had to go off here for a second, go talk to the kids. So as you can see, we got TP here. We've got protection here and here. Okay, so now the TP that we have here is for this cell here, and we do not have a TP yet for this cell. So let's go ahead and take this cell here and move that down there. That way it closes those two positions out. So we'll put it right there on that line. All right, so it'll close those positions out, and then we'll go back and we'll start protecting. Let me go ahead and clear off my trade history. That way it looks better. So that's where we're at. And now we just wait for it to happen. That's it. Simple as that.
Look, Tina, she never wore her new clothes and she wore it. She showed her panties. There you go. Hey, look. Does she look adorable? And guess what? When I was feeding a girl pink food, look. What happened? So now she looks beautiful still.
We have 70% left.
Hey, watch this. Lady, watch. Are you ready? Hey, watch her.
Do we have a surprise?
Yeah. Mama won't tell us where we're going.
I bet you it's to see Lightyear.
I bet you. We're going
To get a new dog.
No, to go to the Robux car.
Okay.
I have a Robux kid.
Okay. Lyndon, hurry, come here. TP! It hit! It did! It hit!
Y'all here watch this like a video game?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're talking.
crap, it did. I hear. Let me get in there real quick.
Look, look, look.
What? What's up, guys? So we hit TP. Thank you, Lane, for letting me know. I was in there with your mom. So, wow, that's amazing. All right, guys. So, quick update on this. Hold on one second here. So, TP hit. Last, I was getting my legs rubbed in the bedroom, and the kids started screaming. So we can go back and look at our trade history, and you guys can see TP was hit right there. Unreal trade. I freaking love it. So as promised, based on the video, here's what we're going to do. We've got this one up here. So as we can see here, we're running pretty good on the profits, running everything. So we're going to take this 0.01 right here, and we're going to take that down to 0.5. We're going to close that out. So that's going to lock up about 22K in the bank. Done. And then we have this left. We have this one up here at 0.01. We're going to modify that one. Cut that down in half. So go back up here and take that to 0.05. Close that out. So now what we've done is we've closed those profits. And we can look at our daily chart here. So take off all this junk, and that's where we're at. So the reason that I say that this daily chart, zoom back in, is really important is if this thing continues to push it down, it will knock us down out of this buy. The closer it gets, I'll close it. But what we have now is a really good situation to be in because we have 423 pips, 629 pips, and then our original entry up here is almost 1900 pips, well over 1900 pips. So we've got a lot of pips running in the background that's running good. We have $80 per pip running. So at this point after here, we have $85 a pip running of free money essentially. So if this thing pushed back down to knock us out, then yeah, it's going to knock us out, but that's also an $85,000 trade. So from here to here is an $85,000 trade for it to knock us out. If we look at that buy's currently setting at the 35, it's setting at 35,000. So it's a bigger win to go this way and get knocked out than it would be to close this knock these out and then lose this, because again, this is $35 a pip. So from this point, if it knocked us out up here, that's a $35,000 trade on top of what we already have here, which makes it almost a $60,000 trade. So what happens is when you're trading in between zones that you've had an awesome sell entry and an awesome buy entry, and you're trading within it, under leverage between the two, guess what happens? You're always going to come out on top. If this trade had went against us, we could have closed out partials of this trade and partials of this trade to make up whatever we lost in between here, and we'd been fine. So again, let's look at that trade history, zoom in really tight on it. So you can see that here was all the buys that we had that we closed out here. We entered sells. So here's all the sells we had, and we closed them out here. So it's the same thing that we've been repeating for weeks on top of weeks on top of weeks. And just congratulations to the team, everyone who was part of it. We smoked it, and we'll see y'all later.